Alright, we're going to look at how to find the volume of the prisms. So our directions say to circle the correct prism. So we're going to do that here above each shape as the prism. Then we're going to write the shape of the base, rectangle or triangle. Then we're going to write the formula for B. That's the area of the base, and we're going to find the area of the base. And then we're going to write the formula for the volume. Okay? So let's go ahead and look at number 1. So we have to decide, is number 1 a rectangular prism or a triangular prism? So remember, that's determined by the two congruent sides that the figure has. So when we look, there's a triangle here, and then there's a triangle here. So those are two congruent triangles, so those are the bases. So this is a triangular prism. Also, we know it's a prism because the sides of this are going to be rectangles. So that makes it a prism. So a prism has two bases and its sides are rectangles. So the shape is a triangle. So our capital B, we got to do the area of a triangle. And when we, don't forget to use your chart. If you don't remember your formula, A equals 1/2 base times height. So you go to your triangle, the one that has the dimensions on it. So it's shaded here. So you're not looking at the 10, you're not looking at the 8, you're only looking at what's on the triangle. You look for your right angle. It's right here. So we're going to do 1/2. Well, and so we have 9 and 6 that make the right angle. So 1/2 of 9 times 6. So we do, I don't know half of 9, but I do know half of 6, and half of 6 is 3, and 3 times 9 is 27 kilometers squared. So remember, that means that 27 squares can fit down here, but it also means that 27 cubes can fit down there, right? So 27 cubes fit at the bottom, and then that's going to repeat. The height of the prism is 10. So we come over here, we write our formula for the volume of a prism is the area of the base times the height. We put a triangle to remind us that the base is a triangle. We've already figured out the area. So in place of the area of the base, we're putting 27. Then the height of the prism from triangle to triangle, so from triangle to triangle is 10. That's the height. So 27 times 10 is 270 cubic kilometers. Okay, let's go ahead and look at number 2 together. So when we look at number 2, the shape of our base is a rectangle. Kind of looks like a square, but it's 5 and 6, so that makes it a rectangle. So it's a rectangular prism. So we circle that. And the shape of our base is a rectangle. So our formula, so we're going to write our capital B, and we're going to put a rectangle around it to remind us that it's a rectangle. We know that it's base times height. So I circle my right angle. 5 times 6 is 30 centimeters squared. So remember, that means that 30 squares can fit down there, which also means that 30 cubes can fit down there. So 30 cubes on the first layer, and then how many times does it repeat? 7. So our formula is the area of the base times the height. We're putting our rectangle around that to remind us our base is a rectangle. That's 30. And our height is 7. So 7 times 3 is 21. And our 0, so 21 cubic centimeters.